Today is April 6th, 2024. Yesterday was April 5th, 2024. Today, the time is, 9:45 a.m. Uh, Getting really tired. Not really tired, but I'm sure you all are really tired of hearing me saying it's a perfect day outside, but it really is every day. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's perfectly sunny. It's going to stay like this all day. It's not too hot. Until I say every single day it's going to be way too damn hot, and then way too damn cold, and way too damn wet. It's a pattern. Um, I made the executive decision that making tutillos the day after would actually be better, at least the way I'm formatting them. People who do the vlog, I think it makes more sense to do a vlog every day. You get to peer into their day, what they are doing that day. But is it really what they're doing that day? Because they're spending about an hour to making and editing a vlog, which takes up it doesn't sound like a lot, but I mean, if you're editing and making a vlog every day, and you're not 12 and you don't have anything else to do, uh, it takes up a lot. And same goes with the Tatillo, just because my goal is every day to watch at least a 2 hour movie and go on like an hour bike ride. It's going to be hard to squeeze that in with another hour of recording a Tatillo and another hour of exporting it. Drawing doesn't take that long. Exporting takes the most time, and uploading it to everywhere. By the way, you can listen to us on Spotify. Um, didn't get to watch the movie last night. Didn't get to go on a bike ride last night. That's okay. I mean, I had the opportunity to, but I decided to opt out of it instead of I instead hung out with friends. We did a draw night. You could see the drawing on screen. It's not something I typically do. The prompt was to do a retro style. I tried to do like a retro anime 80s style. That's why it looks very amateurish, because I was trying so desperately to get that nice, sharp, actiony looking anime look, and it ends up looking like a child drew it. Uh, Not my proudest work. If you're actually looking for it on screen and you can't see it, that's because I actually covered it up with another drawing of something else to mask my embarrassment. But now that I mentioned it, I have to put it on screen. I say have to. The last episode got 0 viewers. The episode before that got 2 viewers, and that was because I watched it twice. Nobody's gonna know, I guess, right? Nobody's gonna know. Well, today the hanging Jenny plant looks absolutely marvelous. It looks like it's thriving. The green is a bit more vibrant. Its stems appear to be thicker and more stiff. I think it's really digging this mulch and the water I'm giving it. I'm giving it as much sunlight as I can a day. The bench that I sit on to record, um, it's right underneath a window. So before I go to bed, I open up the window now and put the hanging Jenny on the bench right where I know the sunlight's going to hit it. So for about the first 3 hours that I'm not awake, it'll be still getting sunlight. And for the hour that I'm getting up and ready for my day, it'll also be there getting sunlight, which is about the minimum amount of sunlight it needs. But I'll get it. I like to give it as much as I can, because I'm not sticking this thing outside. Just because whenever I stick plants outside, just everybody else thinks it's their plant to take care of. And no, it's my plant. Please stop putting it over where you're at. Please stop sending me pictures of how well it's doing. It's my plant. I would like to take care of it. Please stop raising my plant for me. I feel like it's not too hard of a concept to grasp. It seems to be alien to them that when I plant something, I want to take care of it. And when they take care of it, not that I get mad at it, but they're like, look how well your plants are. It's kind of like when a parent buys a kid a present and then they put your name on it as a kid. It's like, I didn't pick that out. I don't know this guy. Don't put my name on it. I don't know them. This is weird. Like, why are you doing it? Stop doing that. I'm a kid. They're not expecting me to get them a present. I'm 4 years old. Don't put my name on that power drill that you're going to buy my brother. You know? I just don't feel it. I don't understand why that's such a foreign concept to them and why they keep doing it. It's very aggravating. Not bad. Not bad coffee. It's never bad coffee. I'm not surprised. Let's move these pillows I got really comfortable after I reminded myself that nobody watches these. I just don't care anymore. Man, that's what 5 days will do to a man. 5 days of Tio. Um, and for those who are new, Tio, no, is not a drug, is the name of the show. The name of the show is Tio. That stands for Things That I Own. I don't really do that, do I? I don't really tell you about things that I own. Did I ever say what the original concept for this channel was? The original concept of this channel was every single week I would turn on the camera and I'd be like, here are the things that I own. And then I would take out some things that I own and tell you about them. But I'm a bit camera shy. And, I mean, I have plenty of things to tell you that I own about. I'd actually still very much would like to do that if it didn't require me editing videos of myself. I'm not very comfortable with my body. I say that I am, but I'm actually kind of not. I kind of am. I am until I see my shadow in the morning, and the shadow just makes everything undesirable look way bigger. And I go, do people see that? And I go, ugh. Not like that feeling, but that's okay. You're not supposed to become. Oop, I almost knocked my regulator clock off the wall straight onto my head. That would have killed me. Not even a joke. Um, but no, you're not supposed to actually be comfortable in your body. If you are, then there's something wrong. You're supposed to be uncomfortable throughout the entirety of life. Comfort is only meant for short bursts in the day to keep you going. You should be uncomfortable. You should be bullied. As my belief is the only way that you are going to drive yourself to look for a better future. Truly. Uh, is that true? No, probably not. But I don't think it's a bad thing to be uncomfortable. People always looking for comfort. I'm always uncomfortable. I always hate everything. I'm just really good at masking it sometimes. Right now I'm not because I just woke up, which means I'm terrible at everything right now. My glasses giving off a reflection. It's kind of cool. It's like a spotlight wherever I look. It's a little trippy. I'm gonna look off into a dark corner of my house now. Speaking of my house, I don't even want to talk to anybody today, nor sit down and look at a computer screen all day. The last few days have just been me looking down and sitting at a computer screen without my blue light glasses, and I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel the fatigue on my eyes. So today I'm really just going to try to deep clean. But of course, last time I did that, just listened to videos while I paced around my room. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Music's not the answer for me, because that'll also just get me pacing. My mind's a wanderer. I don't know how to just really sit down, buckle down, and focus on just cleaning. Um, I already know the problem areas, so I guess I'll just start with the smallest one. I don't really know. I don't like ramping up difficulty. I also don't like thinking about it. But I also don't like living in a messy apartment. So I don't know. Let me think. Let me think. Things from yesterday. Didn't do the bike ride. Didn't watch Jaws 2. I did go to the movie theater, and I did tell them that I put in an application, and they told me enthusiastically to come back this time next week. And I was a little confused at first. I was like, are they trying to shun me away? And then I realized that yesterday was an opening day for a movie. I believe it was called Monkey Man. And for those who don't know what Monkey Man is, it looks like a cool little action flick. It's got Jordan Peele in it, written, directed, starring some guy I've never heard of, but he looks pretty cool, looks pretty into it. It looks like a really fun movie that I'd like to dig. Um, However, I would like to secure this job first before I enjoy that movie. And what was I gonna say? Um, yeah, it was opening day for it, and I didn't think it was gonna be that popular, especially on 1 p.m. on a Friday, and also because the only people who were parking in the parking lot were people who were easily over 80. But it looks like that they were all going to go see that movie because the only other movie that was showing at that time was Kong versus Godzilla, and I highly doubt that they were there to see Kong versus Godzilla. They were all incredibly old people, so I could only think that they were going to go see that movie. Monkey Man, very interesting flick. I'd like to go see it. Maybe a bit. Maybe I probably should have gone a day earlier and not on opening day on a Friday. I understand why they had to turn me away for a second. They had to wait for the hype of this movie to die down. Maybe if I went on a Thursday, it would have been a bit better for me. But all that means to me is another week off. Ooh, today is because yesterday was Friday. I mean, today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. I still need to put in my 2 weeks for my job because I still technically work there, but they aren't scheduling me. So I'm gonna go in tomorrow because tomorrow morning my store manager does not work. Don't want to talk to them. I'll go in tomorrow. I'll fill out the 2 week thing and I'll put that in, and that'll be that. I'll never have to walk in that place again. That being said, maybe I should buy some stuff there. Or Sunday, right? I guess we could see what's on sale. Uh, I'm listing off what's on sale now, in case you couldn't tell, because I officially have nothing more to talk about. I kind of already told you everything that I want to clean. I want to watch Jaws 2, and I want to go bike ride. Uh, and you just need to find a way to fit all those things in without wasting that much time. It's 10 a.m. There's no way I could waste that much time. Cut to tomorrow's Tio, where I tell you about how I wasted all that time. Let's see what's on BOGO. For those of you who don't know what BOGO is buy one get one free. Ooh, they have some Airwick refills. I need another uh, Airwick dispenser in my house. Cheetos are BOGO. That's not good. I'm on a Cheetos binge right now. I don't need any more Cheetos. I shouldn't have any more Cheetos. Excuse me. Johnsonville Brats. Hot Shot Roach and Spider Ant Killer. That might not be that bad. I use that stuff. It's not great, but it does the job okay. Let's see. Lipton tea bags, stuffed clams, ice cream, Chips Ahoy. Lots of junk. Ambrosia apples, lots of nerd food. AMC Theaters Perfectly Popcorn. $7 a box. Jesus Christ. I might get it though. I'm on some movie kicks right now, and popcorn with a movie you can't beat it. So I might actually get that. Buy one get one free. Not that bad. $14 could get you 4 boxes. It's actually pretty sweet. Let's see. Outshine fruit bars. I've had those before. Those are pretty good. Some cereals. Progresso broth. Pup pepperoni, ragu sauce, Red Baron pizza. I like them, but I don't really like them that much. 6 pack of beer. Wish I could buy beer. The troubles I could drink away right now if I could buy beer. That'd be awesome. Wishbone dressing. Colonel seasonings, popcorn seasoning. That's actually pretty. I guess I'll be getting popcorn at the store tomorrow when I go. And extra savings. I don't really need to see extra savings, but I'll skim through it anyways. Wow, only one thing on sale this week in the deli is Mr. Bing Chili Crisp, mild. No one's buying that. Let's be real. I I put that on the shelf multiple times. They have never moved. We throw them out before people even buy them. And those things have a shelf life of God knows what. What a terrible, terrible, evil place. I'll gladly bet the head at fees. Fuck those people. I got a call yesterday from my manager asking why I didn't work on one day. Well, it's because you guys don't schedule me and I'm looking for a job, so I'm going to go in and tell her your voicemail got lost across the sea of other voicemails for jobs I was looking for. And then I didn't work on that day, and no, you don't have to pay me. It's one evil, terrible place. Being unemployed for only like a week has shown me just like how terrible the planet is. Excuse me, how terrible the people on this planet are. How evil they are. Let me wiggle this mouse to turn on the computer again. People are they just never have your best interest in mind. Nobody could just be human. Don't you hate it you're at your job, your 9 to 5 job, and you ask your manager a question, and their response is so clearly just being repeated from a textbook. Like, could you please just like tell me, please, and then stop blaming it on your employer because you're a person. Or you just say it. Like, I can't go on this rant, man. It's too early, but it's terrible, man. Jobs are terrible. Evil people, man. Become a manager, you lose a part of your soul. Never take that position if it's offered to you, please. From me to you. Terrible, evil things. Suck the life out of me. You know how much of an optimist I used to be? Now I'm a cynic. That's what this has done to me. Look at all this dust across my apartment. What a fucking pigsty I live in. I want to watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That might pick my spirits up, but I don't really want to pay attention to it. I'll start it again from season 2 and just binge it forward. That way I don't have to pay attention to it, but I could still enjoy the whining of Shake, the lasers of Frylock, the whatever the hell Meatwad is saying, and the giggles of Carl. Those are my friends. Those are my friends. Carl, Frylock, Master Shake, Meatwad. Those are my friends. They'll be there for me. They'll always be there for me. They're on that screen. They're on that TV screen. I could peel it back and be in their world in an instant. I could live there. I wouldn't be happy because every one of them dies every single episode. I don't like the idea of dying every single episode. But they get me, you know. 9 to 5 workers. They're not. They were at one point and they're unemployed. Look how well they're getting off. They have a house. That's it. But they got a house. I got a house. I'm unemployed. I'm just like them. We're in the same boat. How crazy is that as a concept? I'm Master Shake. I'm Meatwad. I'm Frylock. I'm Carl. I actually do kind of feel a bit like Carl lately, which is not a good thing to say. I just feel like I'm standing more like him. My weight's about where his weight's at. I, I wipe my hair back a lot. Oh, this is a disgusting fucking piece of shit. Man, where's my coffee? Here it is. I wish I was addicted to drugs. Um, Maybe it would numb me a bit. Nothing too crazy like cocaine or anything like that. I don't want speed. Not LSD. I hear that stays in your system. I don't want weed. Maybe mushrooms. Mushrooms sound nice. Mushrooms and some tunes. I have a big, nice sound system. I'll put a blanket on the floor. I'll get some mushrooms. That sounds like a good time. How do I grow psychedelic mushrooms? Will I go to jail if I look that up on Google.com? You know, maybe the more that I talk, the more I realize it's probably not a good idea to record these tutorials in the morning because I'm not a very pleasant person in the morning, I believe. There's a part of my face that's splitting open. It's where my right nostril meets my face. Um, the shirt is filthy and the back of it's faded because the sun keeps hitting it. And my floor is covered in dead skin, bits of yarn, torn pieces of paper, and toenails that I keep clipping off my feet. So, I suppose my mission for today is to clean all that up and watch Jaws 2, I suppose. Um, it sounds like I'm about to sign off, but I'll probably stay for a couple more minutes. I've been thinking a lot about the HasLab 2 in the box lately because I have nothing really to look forward to, and that's a purchase I made about 4 months ago that won't be fulfilled until, let's see, about another 6 months, which sounds crazy, but pretty close actually from where I was at. If you don't know what the HasLab 2 in the box is, Hasbro has a company called HasLab where they do special toys, I guess, like more collectible toys, and sometimes they also do. Oops, sorry. Sometimes they also do collectible crowd-funded campaigns, which means that they need to reach a certain number of people need to buy them before they actually go into production and are being sold. And the more people buy them, the more exclusive perks the people who did buy them get, and then they're never made again. And one of them that they did was for Ghostbusters, and they did a kit that contained it's called Two in the Box, and you get two pieces of Ghostbuster equipment that are scanned from the movie and are fully functional. A PKE meter, which is the thing with the wings that go up and down that detect the ghosts, and a ghost trap, which is the thing that traps the ghosts. In the past, they've released a couple proton pack wands, neutrona wands. I have the Spangler Neutrona wand. I would really like the 1984 wand. I just can't justify buying it other than I really want it. Maybe one day. It is a bit of a stupid purchase to purchase something like that again, but it really is something on my list. And the HasLab Proton Pack, which is no longer purchasable. I can't remember off the top of my head how many they sold, but I know that they funded it within like a few days, and you hooked up the pack to the wand, and just worked like a proton pack. It was amazing. And I missed out on that. They did that just before I started my job. Uh, while I was still making good money at my job, I purchased a two in the box, two in the box, one unit, excuse me, of two in the box, and it has been something I've been thinking about for a while because I'm just excited about it, and there really isn't much else to look forward to. So I've just been, I guess some questions have been flowing through my head, like wonder what the box is going to look like, because people were speculating if it was going to be in a crate style similar to the last three or four items released by Hasbro, and they said it would be more in line with their new standard of boxes, and they said to reference the GI Joe Hiss tank to get a better idea of how it'll be packaged. Which that one, I mean, I guess it looks cool, but I don't really know. I don't know how they're gonna package it. Uh, People have been speculating: are you gonna get two or one packages because they're gonna be two different units? I hope they're all just in one thing. I mean, they are called two in the box. They should just be in one box, right? Um, and I don't know. I'm just excited. I feel like more people are excited for the Ghost Trap. I understand because it's the cooler piece of tech, and it's the one that looks just about the same across all the movies. So, besides a few colors, so having just a ghost trap in any sort of quality or condition really just does look accurate to the movie. The PKE meter is a bit more of a touchy subject, though. Something about the screen, the spacing of the LEDs, the number of lights on the wings, how long and slender they are. But I'm actually more excited for the PKE meter because it's uh it's uh it's the only thing, it's the only piece of tech that can fully replicate its functionality from the movies in real life, and be completely immersive. Because neutrino wand, you can have to imagine that there's a proton stream there. A ghost trap, you can have to imagine that there's a big giant cone of light coming out of it. Uh, but a PKE meter in the movie, the wings just go up and down when you get closer to a ghost, and in real life, especially since this one has an EMF function, will just randomly just go up and down, um, and that's pretty cool too. It won't be able to replicate its shock functionality. However, I feel like there will be a madman out there who will have no problem taking apart a taser and putting that in the PKE meter. I don't think it's a good idea, but I think somebody's going to do it. Um, People have been putting like absurdly dangerous Timu lasers in their proton packs to make proton streams. So I guess it's not that crazy of a concept. I don't know. Um, but that's something I'm interested and excited for. Um, really can't wait for that to be here. Uh, would love to unbox that on this channel. Not too dissimilar from the formatting of the video that I did where I reviewed that Magnavox CD player. Which, by the way, would you guys like more tech reviews like that? I don't have any tech to review. I have a draw. I guess I could review this drawing tablet. Those videos always seem to get fair views. And I have a few lying around. Maybe I could review a couple drawing tablets, get some views. A couple box sets of movies I have. It's not that bad. Well, I have to use the bathroom, and I haven't even finished this coffee yet. My rule is I have to finish the coffee before I use the bathroom because the coffee just makes you want to use the bathroom. So I just got to get it all out at once. So I guess I'm just gonna. Oh, guess I'll just watch something while I drink this coffee. Um, See ya.